Americans will start losing homes due to rising property values and rising insurance costs. Let's dive into it. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, Frank Talks Money. Real quick guys, I just need one favor, just one quick favor please. Remember to smash that like button. The more likes the video receives, the more the algorithm will show the video with more like-minded people like you and me. Now let's get right into the content. So guys, I had an employee come to me today at work and she asked me if she could get some more hours, right? Because she said she needed to help her mom pay her mortgage because her mom's mortgage payment increased. So I was like, I stood there for a second. I was like, your mom's mortgage increased. And then it was like, duh, property taxes probably went up. Insurance costs probably went up because this is exactly what has happened to me over the last couple years. So I was like, you know what? I think this is something I really need to discuss on my channel. So I decided to make a video about it. But first off, guys, I'm going to say this. To have your kids helping you pay bills, I think that is a bunch of bullshit. I'm just going to be honest with you. When I was growing up, when I got my first job, and my mom, she will be watching this video, my mom made me pay rent. It wasn't a whole lot of money. I think I had to give her like $25, $30 out of my check. But I thought that was BS though, seriously. I mean, it's like I'm a young kid, like 15, 16 years old, working, and I got to give my mom rent. So if you're watching this, Mom, I thought that was BS, Mom. But guys, we should not have to be dependent on our kids to help us with our bills. Now, at that time, when I was young, my mom didn't need that money. She said she was just showing me responsibility. But she could have showed me responsibility another way, though, in my opinion. But I know people, I have young teenagers working for me right now who actually have to help their parents pay bills. And honestly, I just think that's a bunch of BS, guys. I just think that's a bunch of BS. I never took one dime from my children to help me pay bills. Never. As a matter of fact, none of my kids even worked a job until they graduated high school. None of my kids worked a job until they graduated high school. I didn't want them having to worry about a job and bills and things of that nature. I wanted them to enjoy their lives and their young lives. Guys, if you're still here, smash that like button for me, please, guys. Guys, if you're still here, smash that like button for me, please. I didn't want to put that type of pressure on my children. You know, go get a job because I can't afford to take care of you. You know, things like that. So, yeah, I just personally think that's a bunch of bullcrap that parents get themselves in a bad financial situation and they actually need their... Now, and I'm talking about these, I got teenagers working for me that are in high school, guys. Not kids that are out of school living at home. Kids that are juniors and seniors in high school that are having to help their parents pay bills. I think that is bullshit. That's just my opinion. I just think it's bullshit. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about was that because this same exact thing has happened to me with my home, right? Over the last 2 years, I moved into my house in December of 2022. Guys, and every year, my property taxes has increased. My home insurance has increased, right? And I think this is going to come back to bite a lot of Americans right now. It's just only time will tell. But I think a lot of Americans are going to have an issue with this in the coming months because people have already bought homes that we know they can't afford. Interest rates are sky high, so already are stretching them thin. Like when I bought my house, guys, I was approved for a $350,000 loan, right? That's what I was pre-approved for, to buy my home. I was like, nope, I don't need that much money. Ended up spending $240,000 on my home. But we know we're in America, and Americans love to spend. They love to buy more homes than what they need. This is what Americans do because we love to spend and we love to live above our means, right? Everybody knows I'm not lying here. This is the truth. This is the honest truth. And you guys know it. So a lot of Americans have bought homes that they can't afford. And I'm going to tell you how you escrow with your insurance and your property taxes will increase your monthly payment. So using myself as the case study here. So over the last 2 years, I've had an increase in my property taxes. I've had an increase in my home insurance. If I was not able to make up that shortage in my escrow, my home payment right now, my home payment is $1,450 a month, right? Over the last 2 years, if I was not able to make up the shortage in my escrow, my payment today would have increased to $1,725, a $275 increase, guys. Luckily, I was able to pay that shortage into my escrow to keep my payment the same. But a lot of Americans are not in that type of situation, guys. A lot of Americans are struggling. A lot of Americans are broke. A lot of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. So I think this exact scenario is going to cause a lot of foreclosures in the future, in the near future, because people are already operating on thin, razor thin margins right now. And to tell and for the bank to tell someone, hey, your property taxes increase, your insurance increase, your mortgage now is an extra $300 a month. That'll be a lot. That'll be devastating for a lot of homes. That could be extra money on a bill. That could be extra money for groceries. That could be paying down a credit card debt. That could be extra money to pay towards a car payment. So to tell someone, hey, starting next month, your mortgage is an extra $300 now, just went up $300. That's going to be a lot for Americans to take in, guys. I'm in the state of Indiana, where property values are moderately rising. They're rising, but not as fast as other bigger cities. You know, when I made that video about my friend who bought that Tesla, 2025 Tesla, she lives in Cook County, Chicago, right? She told me her property taxes have doubled in the last 3 years. Doubled. That's why I was like, what are you doing buying a new car? And your property taxes have doubled in the last 2 years? Jesus Christ. So guys, I really think this is going to have, and like I said, in the coming months, I think this is going to start negatively impacting a lot of homeowners, and a lot of homeowners are going to go into foreclosure because they are not going to be able to afford those payments as their property taxes increases and their insurance increases. My insurance alone, my home insurance alone has went up $1,000 in the previous 2 years. $1,000 in the past 2 years. My home insurance alone. And my property taxes has increased also. And here's the thing. Property taxes go up, home value goes up, right? But you can't cash in on that until you sell the damn home. So I'm going to pay more money because my property taxes have gone up, but I can't benefit from it till I sell the home. How crazy is that shit? So yeah, guys, I just wanted to pass that on to you guys because I thought that was something that would be interesting to talk about. Because yeah, fortunately, I am in a position to where I have assets, I have money saved. So when I get these notices, hey, your escrow is running thin, we need more money or your payment's going to go up, I'm glad I'm in a position to be able to pay that shortage. Otherwise, over the last 2 years, my payment on my home would have went up $275. And for a lot of people, a lot of Americans that are already operating on thin margins right now, a lot of people just won't be able to afford it. Because it's going to happen every year. You're going to have an increase in your mortgage every single year. Because property taxes are going to go up and the damn insurance is going to go up. And sooner or later, individuals just going to have to say, you know what, I can't afford it. I have to sell. Or I have to get foreclosed on because I can't afford the payment. So guys, if you have homes, save some money. Be prepared for your payment to go up so you don't lose your damn home, guys. I don't want to see anyone lose their home. So make sure you're putting money aside so if that escrow goes up, you can pay that and not suffer because your home mortgage has gone up. So guys, I want to just share the information with you guys. Guys, please remember to like the video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I am out.